Hastings students, it is a really exciting day. Today, you are going to get to be an audience at a concert that some of your students, your third graders, are going to put on for you. Third graders, we're really excited to watch you perform today. Kindergarten, first, second, and some third graders, I'm excited to watch you be a fantastic audience today. I present to you a third grade strings concert.
Most of the things we'll be playing for you today, we'll be plucking the strings with our finger to make the sound, and that has a fancy Italian name. It's called pizzicato. Everybody try saying that word. Pizzicato. So when you see us plucking on the strings, that's the technique that we're doing, pizzicato. And we're actually going to start with a warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be up and down the D string, and then up and down the A string. We'll be plucking on the D string and adding fingers, and so you'll hear the note change every time we add a finger or take it away. And then listen for the A string. We're going to do the same pattern on the A string, but I want to see if you can notice that the A string notes all sound a little bit higher than the D string notes. So here's our warm-up, up and down the D and up and down the A. Thank you. Could you hear the difference between the D string notes and the A string notes, even though it was the same pattern? Cool. Our first actual song is called the Dad Song, and it uses D's and A's without any fingers, and we're just, at the beginning of the song and the end of the song, spelling out the word dad, D-A-D. So enjoy the Dad Song. dad song. You can tell your dads about it tonight. Yes, of course you're also allowed to tell your mom. Okay, our next song is called Hot Cross Buns, and it's using fingers on the D string. These third grade string players are doing of playing at exactly the same time. Can we have those beautiful eyes and silent voices on this side too? Great. Speaking of playing at the same time, we're about to do a little magic trick up here and play both the songs you just heard at the same time. But I'm going to explain a little bit how the magic trick works. This side is going to play Hot Cross Buns. At the same time, that side's playing the dad songs. And then you're going to hear me play another introduction. The leaders are going to switch places, and the students are going to switch songs. So see if you can hear both the dad song and Hot Cross Buns happening at the same time. Save your applause until we're done with both versions. So wait till after we switch sides and play the whole song twice. We have to have that quiet before we begin, right? So listening eyes, ears. Because now you're trying to listen for two songs at the same time. I'm glad you like that. It's a little bit of a trick to play two songs at the same time. And just, you might have heard Mr. Kinney use this word before too. Two songs that sound good when you play them at the same time or sing them at the same time are sometimes called partner songs. So you might have heard that in your music classes. So we consider Dad's Song and Hot Cross Buns our partner songs because they actually sound good even if you play them at the same time. Now you're seeing a few of our students have, in the next song, a few students who have already been studying strings and know how to use the bow are going to be using the bow. The rest of the group is going to be pizzicato. And I especially would like our second graders to watch both the pizzicato and the bow because this might be you next year. Second graders, could you raise your hand so I can see where you are in our audience? Okay, great. So second graders pay special attention to both the plucking and the bowing because you're maybe thinking about whether you would like to play a string instrument when you're in the third grade. I will just mention all the instruments look the same, but there are actually two kinds of instruments that are being played on stage right now today. Some people are playing violin and some people are playing viola. The string names are different, but the technique for how to hold it and how to play it is the same. So our next song is a big third grade favorite, and I think it's kind of a favorite of everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone in the audience knows this song. It's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Great. I just wanted to mention, since you already know what the song is going to sound like a little bit, that our version, you're going to hear the whole group plucking Twinkle. Then you're going to hear a fancy solo part that might not sound exactly like Twinkle, but it's kind of like a partner song for Twinkle. It's called the obligato, and that's a fancy solo part that a few students and Mrs. Jaques are going to play with the bow. And then you'll hear a combination of some people bowing, some people plucking, and the fancy solo. So enjoy our version of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Thank you. And thank you to our soloists, our students who already were playing violin or viola before the 3rd grade, so they already know how to use the bow. The rest of the students are going to be starting to learn the bow right after this concert, so this is like a little bit of a preview for them as well. We have one final song for you, and it's a lot of people like this song because it's like a fiddle tune, and it's called the Cabbage song. You'll hear the whole group play the melody. Then you'll hear Mrs. Jaques play a fancy fiddle solo. And then at the end, you'll hear the group play the melody with the fancy fiddle solo with some of our soloists using the bow. So we hope you like this combo for the Cabbage song. But again, we have to have that quiet listening before we can begin. So let me check this side. 2nd grade looks amazing. 1st grade looks pretty good. Kindergarten looks amazing too. This side's looking great as well. Hey, here comes the Cabbage song. Thank you. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I'm going to hand it back to Ms. Pizzicato.
Thank you so much. Let's give our 3rd graders one more round of applause.